treasure. Living's greatest treasure. Gifted beyond measure. Living's reveries upon us. Never ceases in a disguise. As a paper dive, invisible wings shows me so high. Light as a feather, diamond-esque inside. The only power on which to rely is watching me rise. As a paper that kind of magic sitting here, feeling the wind blow. Where did she come from? Where did she go? No one knows. It's a privilege just to feel her flow. Sound so hard, my ticket fly within the vaulted sky. Here I come, pathway so long, individual, primal material, infinite potential, just a living shadow. Vast nature, expressed in sacred pleasure. Living's greatest treasure, gifting me a measure. Loving's reveries outpourings, never ceases in a disguise. As a paper dive, invisible wings shows me so high. Light as a feather, diamond-esque inside. The only power on which to rely is watching me rise. As a paper dive. NUET, the celestial treasure. NUET represents the sky vault, the treasury. Golden woman is the consciousness of the treasure. NUET's form is known as the royal arch, which has been appropriated by the Masonic order. NUET does not represent the Milky Way, as the Milky Way is a large spiral with 4 arms galaxy on her galaxy, which contain the sky vault. This is why the goddess is personified and represented having 4 arms. Emissions from the center of the galaxy has a serpentine shape and is inhomogeneous and stands out as an extremely rare outlier. NUET is considered the gateway to the sky vault. Golden woman goes through this arch and gains status of a solar nature. The transitioning is happening internally as well as internally NUET, as well as externally golden woman. This arch represents the final degree where one is determined as the rightful heiress. Nut in Egyptian art is depicting the separation of the three states of unconscious, Geb, conscious, Shu, and Nut as the state of rebirth, consciousness, and the reunification within the sky vault treasury, the celestial treasure. She presents the rightful heirs as the keystone, the last piece that represents the locks, the heirs is positioned in her place. The keystone is the symbolic statement of that high esteem of golden woman is restored. Geb is the outer nature and symbolizes the unconscious, the fallen state, man, i.e. ego. Shu symbolizes the raising up of the conscious mind to the stature of consciousness, Nut, where one experiences the rebirth. This is the representation of the sublime spark, Ra, in form. Ra represents the sublime spark in the solar boat with MUIC, balance of the inner and outer. On the far outer aspects of the arch, and symbolizes the deepness of the subconscious and the law or expansion within. Ra, the sublime spark in the solar boat with MUIC at the head of Nut flowing down her arm, says one has overcome the NUET, the zodiac, the body of the upraised Osiris, and represents the resurrection, while Geb's arm extended represents reaching the state of superconsciousness. This level denotes equality, MUIC, balance and harmony, Sirius and soul. This is a cyclical event depicted as day, 12 hours of awakening, new, or the inner realm, and night, noon, none, 0 point, the 12 hours of resurrection within the outer nature, where time passes one by and one has overcome the idea of death. This is the state of wholeness, inner and outer oneness, where nothing of one's incidental differences are all the same state in the end. Within the treasury of Nut, the crown is the emblem of inner authority and sovereignty. The term scribe represents golden woman as the messenger, the jewel, the pearl, symbolizing authority, and the lotus. Sirius, the diamond, the multifaceted nature. She represents the raising up of the rightful heirs from the lower consciousness of Geb, manifestation, to Nut, the golden woman, the materialization, companion of the supreme order. Sirius, the great light, the bridge underlying unity that binds all aspects of materialization together. NUET is the symbol that consciousness has been released and found worthy to travel into the beyond, encompassed by the Milky Way. Cassiopeia in the inner, Memphis, Cassiopeia in the Greek, the inner, Memphis and Kemet, the outer. Golden woman, queen of star knowledge, is symbolic of wisdom. Geb represents limitation of consciousness, whereas NUET is the empress of space, the vastness of consciousness, oneness, and the possibility of matter. Together, they symbolize the two aspects of reality, the inner glory and the outer realm of experience. Through harmonizing both aspects, one seeks to unify the higher nature or truth within the physical nature of supreme consciousness. NUET is the concept of the reunited state or wholeness. This is only achieved after a long process of one's commitment to inner truth through the process of surrender and reunification. In other words, self-development and inner exploration. This is done through meditation in order to bring forth the truth within, Sirius, the great light. As one moves through the process and develops inner, outer, and real understanding of one's truth identity, greater clarity is obtained toward the purpose of the physical instrument at this stage of evolution. As a